Good morning. I'm at Mount Warning Rainforest Tourist Park and it's a beautiful morning. This is as close as you can get to Mount Warning now. Sadly, the national park has been closed completely. For a long time you could climb up to the top of Mount Warning, and it's the first place that gets the sunlight in Australia. And John and I have actually climbed it at 4 o'clock in the morning on New Year's Eve, so that we could be the first ones to have the sun hit us in Australia when we were younger. And John's grandfather actually built the track, helped build the track. So it's pretty something that's close to our hearts. It's a little bit expensive, $35 a night for one person in unpowered. Sadly, there's limited options for accommodation. The free camp has been washed out by the floods. The showground was booked out. Time for a cuppa. And at the end of the campsite, there's a small little tranquil walk that you can do along the riverbed and just feel like you're in the rainforest. It's not very long until you hit private property, but it's nice just to paddle your feet and play in the water and have a look around and just sit really quietly and listen to the rainforest. I'm in Murwillumbah today and it's a Monday, so lots of things are closed. The regional gallery, which has an artist's workshop set up, is closed. The museum is closed. A lot of the roads are uncomfortable to drive on because of the flooding and there's a lot of road work. But the information centre told me to come to this artist precinct, which is in the middle of Murwillumbah. And while quite a few of them are closed, the ones that are open are really original and different. They have a brewery in here and a stage for a nightclub. Yeah, if you're in Murwillumbah, you should definitely check it out, especially Friday from 3 p.m. and Saturday from 12. I think everything would be open and it'd taste so much better with a nice glass of cold beer. This is Murwillumbah's Knox Park. Sometimes all of this is underwater. They've done it up well, and it's Bin Bird Central. They're everywhere. Well, this is my last morning in Murwillumbah. Wow, what a morning. That was one of the most beautiful drives that I've done for a long time. It took me along Kyogle Road, and that was beautiful. There was little villages like Yukai and things like that. Not many photos because it was narrow and a little bit windy, but not too much for me to do. And I've driven through Casino, I've come out the other side, and now I'm like in all the forestry developments. And this is a rest area where obviously a lot of people you can camp. Well, here I am at Red Rock, somewhere along the coast. I'm not quite sure. It's south of Grafton. So when I left Murwillumbah, I had put in a Grafton free camper area, and I got there and it was only 11 o'clock and it was pretty and nice, but I thought I would keep going, and that there was one on the south of Grafton and I would stay there. When I got to the South Grafton one, it actually had signs all over it saying no camping and fines. So to exit that, I ended up on the big motorway, the freeway, and it took me south so quickly that I decided the first sign I came to that had a caravan on it, then I would turn off and see if I could camp there, and that was Red Rock. So here I am, and it's really quite pretty. I imagine it'll be very busy during peak hours. I've got no idea about anything except that there's seagulls when you eat. So let's go and explore. Beautiful park and playground. And it's part of a coastal walk that's like 125 kilometers long. So I'm going to see if I can find part of it and just wander along this afternoon. Look at this! Wow! How beautiful is that? I had no idea what I was pulling into, but I lucked out. Alright, there's a big point up there. I'm going to try and find my way up there, I think. And you can just see the river over there. On the other side of the cliff and there's this cute little beach just at the head, and so many people are fishing around. It's just good fun, especially because I don't know what's here, so like exploring is interesting. Before finishing this video, I want to acknowledge the Indigenous people of the area of Red Rock, and that the terrible massacre that happened that made the river run red. It's believed that this is how Red Rock got its name, the headland, and I just think it's important that people know that. And on that note, I think it's appropriate to end this video. I'll see you on the other side.